Groups and Life Missions Leadership Podcast. We're honored that you chose to spend just a few minutes of your week with us. We hope that today's content will bring value to you as a leader and as a follower of Christ.
Man, I'm really loving this message, The Good Work.
This series has been great.
Yeah, so as you know, Life Groups and Life Missions is a part of the ministry God has trusted all of us to lead in. And so this has spoke a lot to the mission of the church and the mission of the body of Christ to really go out and be the church and make a difference.
Absolutely. There's so many great things that you guys are doing, whether it's serving with one of our local missions partners like Joy in the Cause or our upcoming local missions partner, Legacy Family Network. You guys are really making a difference in our community, and I just want to say thank you for serving.
Yeah.
Thank you for making a difference, using your purpose, using your passions to care for our community in only a way that the church can. You guys are killing it. We love getting to be a part of this ministry with you guys.
Yep. So we were having a conversation, Donnie, myself, and Kendall. And if you haven't met Kendall yet, Kendall, you'll see a little bit more of Kendall. Kendall is our Life Groups and Life Missions summer intern. We were just kind of talking about the message and how it spoke to us. Mm-hmm. And the question came up of what Pastor Craig talked about was what breaks your heart. He talks about that in week 1 of The Good Work.
Yeah.
So Donnie, tell them a little bit about what you talked about with what broke your heart.
Yeah, so there's a couple different things that kind of break my heart. Ultimately, it comes back to my purpose. Like, my purpose is to influence leaders to develop their purpose. Mm-hmm. That's what I hope to be able to do, is help you guys as you're developing your purpose, help Chad as he's developing his purpose. It's symbiotic, like, right? We help each other do this a lot. But when it comes to people, I hate to see people going through life trying to figure out what their purpose is, but not having the support to do it. And the reason it bothers me so bad is because I was there for years. Mm-hmm. I kind of knew what my purpose was. I kind of was finding it out, but I didn't have the people around me to support me in that, to be able to call that out of me, to encourage me to grow as a father or as a husband. I didn't have that network of people who wanted to encourage me to live my life the way that Christ wanted me to. Mm-hmm. But when I found it, man, that changed everything. It changed everything. That's why we're so passionate about life groups and life missions, because we know that those friendships on purpose, the relationships that are focused on Christ, that are centered on Christ, make all of the difference. And I want that for people. I want that for people. One of the things that kind of has spun out of that for my family is wanting that, because we know that starts at a young age for so many people. Mm-hmm. That's why we began fostering, is because we know that we can bring that hope, we can bring that support to kids who don't have it.
Yeah, that's so good. And really it's truly inspiring what you and Michelle are doing. You know, it's funny, and I hear this, and you would probably say the same thing. I hear this from people who are just you're being obedient.
Right.
And so you talk to people and you hear that you're inspiring. I talk a lot about that. And I tell people, you guys on the weekends when I see you, what you're doing, it's inspiring, but you're just being obedient. You're
right.
Like, I'm just being obedient to what God has called me to do and who He's created me to be.
And it didn't just start like overnight. It wasn't like one day we woke up and we're like, oh, we're going to be obedient.
Yeah.
It took time. There's a lot of time where it was a hard decision to make, to step into that, specifically the fostering role. It wasn't easy. Mm-hmm. We didn't want to do it at first. But it's funny when you see something that's uncomfortable and you lean into that, it's amazing what God will do through it.
That's a question is this going to be uncomfortable? Then you're probably moving in the right direction. Yeah. And how often does God actually call us to the easy?
He never calls us to things that are easy, right? Because if it was easy, we would have no need for Him. Yeah. And that's His purpose in our life, is to draw us closer to Him. So we get to be a part of that when we lean into the uncomfort. And in leaning into the uncomfort, we look to the one who has the power to act on our behalf.
Yeah, I love to think through it now. And I've had a couple conversations with you guys, is many times as people, we want peace before obedience, and that's just not where it operates. You go into the uncomfortable, you're obedient, and then there's a supernatural peace that comes from that. But like Donnie said, it takes time. Keep leaning in. If there's anything that we can do to help support you guys or serve you, we want you to know we are here. We are advocating for you. We are praying for you, and we love you guys. But until next time, whenever you guys see us this weekend, please first come find us, give us a hug. But until next time, guys, remember, whoever finds God
finds life.